us. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and lumber when I'm with you, I'm bitter. It's forbidden fruit on apple juice, can I sip on the...
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Ooh, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon, and enjoy the game.
Bye.
Legendary. You win the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You win the stands, I ain't need no
A terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Memphis, 5 games behind.
And when I look at the Lakers, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Yeah, everything's clicking right now, but what I'm curious to see, how will they handle adversity when it arises?
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Thomas Bryant is out there with ABC. And for the Grizzlies, Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Bane in at the 2. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down. And what do you do with LeBron on the loose and coming at you full speed? All you can do is foul him.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Now here's Brooks. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
From deep, James. It's rebounded by Memphis. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 10 points in the win against Boston. Bryant passes to Davis. Over Brooks. Los Angeles with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the inside. And the basket is good.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
Now here's Westbrook. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. LeBron outside. And the Lakers with another miss. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Brooks finds Jackson. Here's Morant. pass to Bane. To the paint, 5 on the clock, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And a wide open look for Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant surveying the D. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Westbrook. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And the explosiveness, incredible. I mean, Westbrook just taking off like a rocket towards the rim on these drives.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Lakers also making a switch. Damian Jones is checked in for Bryant. There's the double team with Westbrook. Here's Tillman. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Floats it up for Walker. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Conchar, the pass to Williams. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Lets a floater go. Here's Conchar. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Walker dishes to Davis. 1:16 left in the first. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And what you notice about AD from their mid-range area, he has great touch from there.
And Jones pulls it down.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
James finds Jones, and here's Westbrook. Davis inside. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
It's guarded by Davis. Great D that time from Davis. The Lakers trail. Here's Walker. Here he goes. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Back to Williams. From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Memphis out in front. They're up by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. ABC is out there with Jones. Conchar can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
In the corner, it's James. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Kept alive. Right side, Jones. Pass to Concho. Shoots the three. Another shot. James with some nice D. The Lakers in the lead. The kick out to Westbrook. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call a shooting foul. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Lakers also making a change. Anthony's checked in for Davis.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
It's LeBron with the drive. For 3, Westbrook. Not going to go that time. And Memphis the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the 21st pick in 2019, Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
Now here's Anthony. 3-pointer. And Bryant kicks to Augustine. Reeves the pass to LeBron. And the Lakers with another miss. For Memphis, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Bain. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Jackson, and he goes right over Thomas Bryant. Slams it down.
The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Passes to Bing. Morant outside. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
The pass to Augustine. Anthony looking it over. They can't stop the run with that one. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into the...
Oh, okay. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Morant. Augustine grabs the board. Lakers trail by 4. And there's the drive. Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Lakers.
Juan Toscano Anderson.
Here's Augustine. No points in the game yet for him. Stolen. It's Morant in the corner. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Memphis making a change here. Williams is checked in. Jones checked in for Los Angeles. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Augustine dishes to Anthony. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams.
something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's good, 2 points.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. High post. They get it again. Here's Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Conchar comes in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Baines.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Anthony on the wing. He feeds it to Jones. Back to Anthony. Into the lane. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
He's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Morant. That shot missing, and it's the Lakers the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good.
And he didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Second shot opportunity. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Beautiful ball movement. Drawing kick. The defense can't catch up.
And here's Anthony for 3. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Morant. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant with it. Now Anthony defending. And good that time. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And over his 4 years at TCU, Desmond Bane shooting 43% from long range. And Steve, he has not slowed down in the NBA.
The Grizzlies, can you believe, took him with the final pick of the first round in 2020. That's great value, getting a floor spacer with size that late.
In the corner, it's James. Over Brooks. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Memphis leading by 5. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's LeBron. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really, is there anything LeBron can't do? One of the most versatile players the game has ever seen.
For Los Angeles, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Brooks kicks to Clark. Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Bane. Good D by Westbrook.
Defensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Brooks against LeBron. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Bryant. The kick out to Westbrook. Tries again. It's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Westbrook's got his second basket.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant with it. Now Anthony defending. Back to Jackson. And it's sent back by Bryant. Brooks with no one around. The three-pointer is right on target. Brooks has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. James. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. Back to Westbrook from the arc. Westbrook missing again.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Bane, no good. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron James on the wing. There's the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And once LeBron gets the ball in the painted area, the force he plays with, it's hard not to foul him.
Both teams will make substitutions. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Jones against Westbrook. Williams trying to break free. LeBron outside. And the shot is good. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
There's almost no stopping LeBron. He muscles his way right through contact.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. The lead is 2. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Konchar's checked in for John Morant. And so here's Memphis. Here's Jones. And Jones pulls it down.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Westbrook. The kick out to LeBron. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Konchar, the pass to Tillman. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williams against James. For the lead. Rebound by Williams.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Kicks it out to Jones. Passes it to Tillman. Here's Conchar, guarded by Walker. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. The Grizzlies with another miss. And Los Angeles guys shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Lets it go from 11. Davis has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Davis has got 7 points.
A confident shooter from outside. AD's range really helps open up this offense.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Walker. The kick out to Williams. And there's the pass to Jones. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Conchar. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. It's a tie game in Memphis. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Jones. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got ABC. Anthony Davis is out there with Bryant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. No problem on the jumper in close.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Westbrook surveying the D. And the three ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And right around 30% from distance for his career, Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that three ball is going down.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game. Dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's jacked in for Tillman. Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Conchar. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Out up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Outside Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Pass to Bain. Driving the lane. Jackson passes to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Bron, he's checked in for the Lakers.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Morant pushes to Clark. Back to Morant. Brooks with it. He's picked up by James. Brooks feeling it out a bit. A rebound by the Lakers.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The absolute fearlessness. It's why we love Westbrook. Just getting after it and drawing the contact.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Davis. Los Angeles with another miss.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Here's Bain. The shot's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lakers leading by 3. LeBron outside. And there's the feed to Davis. Kicks it out to James. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant with it, picked up by Bryant. And it's Morant missing. Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Denied by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
It's picked off.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A good finish at the rack off the slick field. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Westbrook. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
Steps back and fires. Rebound the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Driving in, and he goes to the top right over Ja Morant.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 5. 1:33 left in the 4th. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
1:33 left here in the 4th quarter. Morant passes to Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 3. And here is LeBron. Davis in the corner. 4 on the clock. And they double up LeBron. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good on the 3. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here.
Did you see that?
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. .50 seconds left to play here in the 4th. From deep LeBron, it's good from beyond the arc.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Up top, Morant, defended by Bryant. Three-pointer, Brooks. And Davis pulls it down. Tries it from 19, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. Timeout called the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. 24 seconds left in the game.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. With the teardrop, Jackson has the open look. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Desmond Bain. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Hard to believe that Westbrook is in his 30s. Elite burst. He's still one of the more feared players for opponents.
Morant, that's for 2. Great look, but off the mark. And here's James outside. Misses there. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.